What place did you come third?
Third.
Alright, third place deck profile from Legend Duel Series in Newcastle. Go on, mate, what did you play?
I played the Blue Eyes deck.
You played my list.
Yeah, basically.
You played Adfi's deck.
Everyone played my deck and topped except me.
Right.
But straight in the profile. Just the 3 terrible looking Blue Eyes, just to annoy your opponent.
Yeah.
And then the 3 standard alternative. Like, that should be standard, so should this.
Well, Nate, you're supposed to explain what they are.
Fine.
Well, we know what they are. Sage, Spirits.
Like, if you don't know what they are, why are you watching this? You got 3 of that. Just the 1 stone, because, well, you never want to draw it.
3 good stone.
You play the 1 week stone because you can mill it with Dragon Shrine, and basically it just turns Dragon Shrine into a bit of a start card since you're able to search Blue Eyes with it and normally pitch it for trading.
Yeah, or just get your alternative if you brick.
Yeah.
And then we get 2 of the Sage targets being Veilers, because, well, you want to draw one as well. You want to draw them as
the problem with like Veiler is like most people play at 1, and it's not really a good card to have to play at 1, because even though it's searchable, you want to go second most of the time. And if you want to win. If you want to like draw, you're not going to draw the Veiler. You have 4 when you go first, but like, there's no point because you're never going to go first. So why would you want just to have 1 in your deck? So it's better to have 2, and it's still a combo card when you draw it. It's still normal summon to make a level 9 single. So.
And then we'll go into something that's a bit less standard, going the Kaiju engine with Gamma Seals. And then you got the 3 level 8s, just because you can make you can overlay with them and everything. Say when you give one to your opponent, give one to yourself. And then 1 level 7, so that you can go in, if you got a level 1 tuner, you can go into a Crimson Blader. Say you go against Cosmo, you attack over them, and then they just can't play that next turn, where any of the high monsters.
Yeah, shout out to the guy in Duelist Grounds who said don't play the 3k guy and play like this guy instead, because he's just much better.
And then
Duelist Grounds guy.
Yeah, shout out to him. I don't know who he was.
That's all the monsters we play, but with the Kaiju engine you got the 1 Slumber as well, just because Dark Hole and Search.
Yeah.
Yeah, just smooth that away. Then we go into the Reborn engine, just 5 Reborns and a Rekindling. Just
not wrong.
Rekindling's not that good.
This isn't as good as this because you can only really target 2 guys, and this can target like almost everything. And then this, well, there were tons of times I was going to get off, but my opponent just scooped already.
Did you ever lose a game where you resolved a Soul Charge?
No.
Thought not.
The interesting thing like Soul Charge in this deck is that you have so much more chance of drawing Soul Charge because you play so many draw spells, and even though like you have something like a 12% chance of, I can't even remember what the exact number is, of drawing a 1 of, it goes up by quite a lot when you're able to cut through your deck with trade-ins and desires and stuff like that. So
did you ever draw a Soul Charge and think it was a bad card to have at that time?
The only times it would be is when you've bricked and you're going to lose no matter what anyway.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so that's the Reborn engine. Then we've got Draw Power, just these Pot Desires upstart, just free card and then +1s.
yeah. By the way, even if you play more than 40 cards, right, which you shouldn't be with this card anyway, if you play Desires without playing Upstart, you're a fucking insane person.
Absolute maniac.
Why would you like not play the free banish?
Yeah.
It's not a card.
Go on, give it a dab. No, it's just
And then a little more draws, but we don't play any cards with consonants, just the trade-ins.
Yeah, you want to keep your tuners. The limited resource spell. The dragons can all be brought back from the graveyard.
But then you've also got the searches being melodies. Just every single time, 1 Blue Eyes, 1 alternative. Just get you going off. And then you got final 2 cards being Dragon Shrines. You generally send these, I forgot what it's called, this thing, and usually an egg or the ancient end phase summon block. Yeah. Really,
the issue with the reason why you have to play this card is because if you don't play Dragon Shrine, you end up having a lot of cards which are basically have prior requirements to have cards in the graveyard, and you don't have enough ways to get them into the graveyard. So playing this just fixes those issues really.
And then that's it for the main deck, so go on to the extra next. Just play the Spirit Dragon and
Speaking of Spirit Dragon, what match should you have played on today?
the Spirit Dragon map, but that's at home and still sealed.
If you want to buy it, link to the eBay page.
And then we'll go with what Spirit Dragon summons, just all these guys. And then
Explain your choices, why them over other guys.
Those
Right.
northern
I mean-
guys.
This guy's like probably the worst one,
Yeah.
but you need to play it.
well, I summoned him more than this, just because sometimes you need to bounce cards. Like when you, for example, for example, I bounced a lot of the Metal Foes 2/8 guy with this.
Michael was in this list because I knew I was going to give it to Michael, and you know you have to.
He's called
But like he's really good when you're trying to set up a soul charge play, particularly, and yeah, make Crystal Wings really good. This thing's basically because you play like 8 floodgates in the side deck, so you have to. And this just, I don't know, this is like the best card in the deck. It's just that, well, it would be the best card in the deck if it wasn't for this. So you know.
And then obviously the 2 level 7 singles when you soul charge, bring this out, and never bring it out other than when I soul charge for almost never.
Yeah.
And then the last single would be another Crimson Blader, like I talked about with the Cumungus. Just stop.
So just a better call.
Yeah, just a meta call. Stop your mirror match and the Cosmo just playing next turn.
The good thing about like Crimson Blade in this deck is that you can use it as a rank 8 fodder after I use its effects. So
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
And then we've got the XDs. You got Hope Harbinger. You got Gimmick Puppets. You got I've summoned each of these, but I didn't summon a Dragulon.
It's mostly for the mirror match.
Yeah, it's generally for the mirror, so no need to do that. And then
You can also kind of set up some like cool plays if you draw a way that you make a rank 8 without normal summoning. So you can go like alternative and have a revival spell, and then you can summon another blue eyes, like maybe like the one you reveal from alternative, and then you can normal summon the tuna and then make like this in spirit. That comes up sometimes.
Why didn't you play Felgrand?
I didn't need to.
Most of the times like
Most of the times you'd rather summon this.
Yeah, there's not really that much option.
Yeah.
Everything else is more useful because they're all removal, and this is a deck where you won't go second.
Yeah. And then you've got the Galaxy Engine being Cypher, Salama. So you got, this guy, sometimes his effect actually comes up. You're up against Burning Abyss, you just take the Beatrice, make it a Galaxy Eyes, and then just put this on top.
Oh, the best thing about this as well is that you can, if you play this card in particular, you can end on 2 4K betas.
Yeah,
Because you can use their opponent's the opponent's monster to make like the Dark Matter Dragon, and you can make the full armor with with this. So you got 2 4K betas, and they've lost a monster, so it's pretty good.
yeah. And that's the extra deck. Just go on to the side. You got 2 Max C, 3 BA killer.
Yeah, it's also really good in the mirror match as well because Spirit Dragon's pretty good.
Yeah, but no one plays
Blue eyes.
Yeah, no one plays Blue Eyes right now.
No, plays it good.
I played against the Blue Eyes guy, he wasn't very good though, so.
But yeah,
I played Bay Blue Eyes.
He made my guy made Infinity against me all 3 games.
then we've got for more monsters we've got Archwave Dragon and Morphage Goliath. If you get both of them to the graveyard just during the standby phase, he comes out by this guy, and as long as he's face up, your opponent can't use the extra deck. So if Burning Abyss makes you go first, just put that against them and they can't make the Dantes, the Beatrices or whatever.
The best thing about Archwave Dragon as well is that a lot of the time people will be side decking like full plates against you, and you can just like banish all of the space up start and traps.
So it's inherent out of like Desire decks as well.
Yeah.
Hit the scouts, all that shit.
But like you're mostly just side in against like people who are side. You can like have this in the graveyard against like Burning Abyss, and they'll have an anti-spell against you, and you'll just be able to like flip your revival spell and then bring this out, and it gets rid of all the like face up fog blades without going to the graveyard and the anti-spells and stuff like that. So it's pretty good.
Yeah. And then we've got Twin Twisters to say no to Floodgates. Was not much more need to be said. 3 anti-spell because if Pendulums weren't that easy already, I just made it even more so.
Yeah, it's also good against Monarchs as well.
Yeah, and I guess Mirror if you made to go first.
Yeah.
Did you play against any Pendulum?
Yeah, I played against 3. It was really easy.
And now you're wondering why he top 9 didn't.
And then we've got these two against Monarchs. just yeah,
Just shuts them
but
out.
it's pretty much the hardest engine you can go up against when you're playing Blue Eyes. So
Oh, the thing about it as well, we were gonna play 3, but
but because of this guy, I had
yeah,
to
we
take
needed
one
one
out.
extra deck space, so we wanted the Danny in the side deck instead of the extra deck. So we just put the instead of playing 3 of these, we just play like 1 of this and 2 of these because they do the same thing if you draw them.
Yeah.
Effectively, just stop your opponent from playing.
And then that's also whenever you play against BA, you just side this out because it's irrelevant in that matchup.
Yeah.
So that just happen like, if you ever want to put make this in.
Yeah.
It's every matchup.
And then that's the deck.
Anything else you want to say? Any changes? Any changes?
Well, he played it.
I just made
What
it.
didn't work?
Nothing. I used the entirety of the extra deck during that tournament.
So you made a Crimson Blade against someone or?
Sorry, I used the
or
entirety
side,
side.
yeah.
Yeah. The extra deck, I didn't use this once. One sec. I didn't get to summon this because my opponent scooped before I soul charge.
First world
And
problems.
I didn't use any of these 3 just because I was sitting on my Spirit Dragon more than I was attacking.
Yeah, I think most of the cards that they didn't get summoned probably just like specific answer type kind of cards. Like, there's quite a lot of room in the extra deck, and people who tell you otherwise are just playing bad cards.
Make me go.
Oh, that's it. That's third place LLDS.